pervade. Engrave.
Don't run! Keep the dance going! Life is in everything! Noticing the fruit of evolution!
Not worth mentioning. I
Bloom from
keep
passion
going.
shown!
Shackles be gone. I won't back down.
Listen up!
Stay behind me. Cycle of not worth mentioning.
Leave it to me! Bask in the sunlight! Struggle harder! Entertain me! Keep dancing! Ha! Sprout a budding seed! Bloom! Eat! Grow for me! The fruit of evolution!
Frozen blockade. Not worth mentioning.
Notice it. I can use some...
Stay behind me.
Leave it to me. Luminous energy. I'm just low on fluid.
Not like frigid death.
Crooning. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
Stay behind me.
Reborn from ancient roots. Interesting. The fruit of evolution. Grafting, sucker.
Frozen blockade.
Sprout a budding seed. Bask in the sunlight.
Stay behind me. Not worth mentioning.
Struggle harder. Entertain me. Vitality, sour.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Bloom. The fruit of evolution. Let's have fun.
Not worth mentioning.
Life is in everything. Listen up. I can use
Stay
some
behind me.
fertilizer.
Lotus pervade.
Leave it to me. Grow for me. Don't run. Keep the dance going. It's getting fun.
How pathetic. Engrave.
Let's have fun. The fruit of evolution. Bloom. Bask in the sunlight. Reborn from ancient roots. Keep dancing.
Stay behind me. Not worth mentioning. Like frigid death.
Reborn from ancient roots. Keep dancing. Don't run. Keep the dance going.
Frozen blockade.
Bloom. Listen up. The fruit of evolution. Grow for me. Life is in everything.
behind me.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds. No hesitation. Endure and defy.
Beckon the divine flame. Triumph reasons. Crosscut. Sever. The veil tearing to pieces. Zap strength. It's our curtain call. Perish in flames. No need to dwell.
Astral modulation.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye clears the blaze. Guests of the unkind. Make it fast. Be reduced to cinders. Sever! Plan with convention.
Anything I can help you with?
My blade yearns. Sever! Mind's eye. My blade yearns. Mind's eye. My blade yearns. Mind's eye. No need to dwell on it. My blade yearns. Perish in flames. In flame.
Reborn from ancient roots! Calyx! Crimson Blossom! Vitality sower! Vitality sower! Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers! Entwine! Vitality sower! Don't run! Keep the dance going!
Her frequency isn't stable. I should go check on her.
Gets to be unkind.
Keep the dance going. And one. And together we fight. Reacting, suffer. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Guess to be unkind. Mine are severed. Who's the cage bird now? Blue from Ashen Shell! Vitality, solar! Guess to the unkind. The lovely smell of all my business. Crafting, don't run. Keep the dance going. The lovely smell of sprout. It's getting fun. It's getting fun.
Try and cruise sacrifice. Unnecessary.
Durability locked. Iron graft need. Do it to me. It's getting fun. The lovely smell of all my. Don't run! Keep the dance going! Crafting, suffer! The cage! It's getting fun! Crimson Blossom! At your disposal. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers! And keep dancing! Wuthering vines! Not paint astral modulation. This is not the end. wind rises. Understood. I am here to serve your will.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
At your disposal.
Beckon the divine flame. Perish in flames. Make it fast. Be reduced to cinders. No need to worry. I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise.
Astral modulation. Okay. Diminish.
No need to dwell on it.
Tear them to pieces.
No need to worry.
Two abilities blend. Together we vanish. Mind eye. Sever. Reveal yourself.
My blade yearns.
Mind tear them to pieces.
Beckon the divine flame. and take a look at our official merch.
Guests of the unkind. Make it fast.
Crosscut. Sever. Yeah.
Plan with convent.
There are traces of a resonance energy discharge everywhere.
What a mess! This place looks like it was just bombarded. Yep, that's definitely Cardathia's residual frequencies. Huh? Where does she go?
The moment at hand. This.
No response. Can you tell where these traces lead, Abby?
Over there! But the traces are kind of messy. They feel unsteady, too.
That way. That's the archipelago across from Laguna. The traces are still fresh. We should follow them to find Cardathia before they fade.
Should we go now?
Yes. With the Thenodian's will gone, she wouldn't lose contact unless something's wrong. Really wrong. But before we go...
Oh, a call from the honored laureate himself. What is it? Missing the serenity of my castle, I presume. Cardathia is missing. I see. It is indeed a rather urgent issue. Go on. What is it you wish to ask of me?
I want to learn more about the archipelago before I set off to find her.
Ah, caution is indeed a virtue. Since you're in a hurry, I'll spare you the lengthy details. That archipelago is called Septimont. It's another city-state within Renacita. Like us Raganese, its people were guided by the Sentinel across vast seas to settle there. But over time, Septimont and Raguna's differences led to a rift. Each one forged its own path.
What kind of differences?
Septimontians don't believe in the Sentinel. Even from a shared origin, the hearts and minds of people can diverge in unexpected ways. Septimont is a city of warriors. Its creed is simple: all for glory, fear no death. They revere heroes, not the divinity. Under the Order's control, Raguna enforces strict border controls for Septimontians, but Septimont places no such barriers for the Ragunesi. You could say that Septimont has a far more accepting attitude towards Outlanders. At present, Septimont is hosting the Great Aegon, a cornerstone in the city's economy. Such a season draws visitors from far and wide.
Sounds like the perfect time to visit Septimont. Thank you, Cantarella.
You're the Thessalia's eternal ally. And of course, my esteemed guest. No need for formalities between us.
Look! A Wangray right here! It can give us a lift. My heart's racing like crazy.
Do you feel sick?
Not really. I just have this uneasy feeling.
Uneasy? Did you sense something dangerous in Septimont?
I don't know how to put it. It's strange. Like things are all tangled up somehow.
Griffin's fortress.
Abby, we've arrived. How do you feel now? Abby? Nothing from my tacit mark. Is it sleeping? Or is it... Cardathia helped with Abby's symptoms before. I could really use her help now. We share the same thread of Imperator's power. I could try using that to sense where she is. What's that creature she's facing? A half-human, half-lion Tacit Discord? Or Special Echo? She was here before. I'll follow this same path and see if I can find someone to talk to. That armor might be an echo. An echo that awaits a true warrior. It seems happy. Is it because I'm reminding it of past battles? Looks like I've made my first friend here.
Make it fast.
Oh. So, this is Septimont.
The traces will guide you here. And when the time comes, you'll bring this story to its rightful end. The scent of seawater. It's right ahead. Such is their blessing. You won't escape. Trying to hide in that incubator's experimental unit, Cromley. I need to find a way to destroy those pipes and make it collapse. These must be defense mechanisms.
designed by whoever built this land. Devices I destroy, the stronger the defenses become.
There's a village up ahead. I'll go talk to some locals.
Make it fast.
I knew it! The Blue Furies remain undefeated. Folks always write them off, thinking they're just sailors or singers. That don't matter in the arena. It's all about pure strength.
Most of the teams in this year's finals aren't even backed by local nobles.
So what? Worried about your bets? How many times do I have to...
Hey,
All right. Oh, look here, a visitor. Welcome to Septimont. Your clothes aren't from around here. Are you from the New Federation? I've met some visitors from Huanglong before. Proper folk, polite as can be. They do tend to speak in riddles, though. We just watched a live match. It's too bad you missed it. Mattia from the Blue Furies gave the other team a right pounding.
Aye, Capitolini Hill's holding the Great Aegon now in the city. Happens every 4 years. All of Septimont's talking about who'll be the next champion. You here for the games too?
No. I'm looking for someone.
At this time? That might be tricky. Folks from all over Solaris are flooding into Septimont lately.
Who's it you're looking for? This here is the first stop for ferries heading to Capitolini Hill. Maybe we've seen him before. Can't say I've seen anyone like that around. Most Raganesi we see here are from the Troop of Fools or the Montelli Nobles. They're a bit more open to our ways of thinking about faith. If she's wearing the Order's emblem, though, she'll have drawn some eyes.
After Cardathea and Fleur-de-Lis's frequencies merged, she got her body back. If she passed through here, people would have seen her.
A half-human, half-lion creature wearing armour and swinging a poleaxe? That's gotta be the Guardian Echo of Septimont, our Lioness of Glory, Arsinosa.
Can you tell me more about this Guardian Echo?
Ha, gladly! See, ever since our ancestors set foot on this land, we Septimontians have fought the harsh elements and the savage Tacit discords. Many brave souls came before us, their reverberations settling in the stone that now stands as Arsinosa. She was born from the battle's roar and the fierce bellows of pride.
As the Guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa usually only reveals herself during the Great Aegon. To earn her blessing is the highest honour any Septimontian could hope for.
But why would Cardathea take on Septimont's Guardian Echo?
If you want to see her, just wait for the finals. They'll be held in the Colosseum in the city. But don't dawdle. Get a ticket now, or you'll miss out.
As for that Order girl you're looking for, you might try asking in the inns around the city.
Clay! Edwin! Come give me a hand!
Ah, right. We best be off. If you want to see the fights, follow this path to the arena. The ticket booth's just up ahead.
Its frequency is similar to the echoes in Raguna. Could it have originated from Imperator's power as well? But it's unstable, as if something else is interfering. Strange. It's just like Abby said. I can feel its source close to the city, but can't pin down where exactly.
Boss, you're looking so serious.
And you are...
Me? I'm a traveling Taoist from Mengzhou. Just call me Buling. Exorcism, talisman divination, fortune telling. You name it, I bling it. So, you wanna try a luck, Fa?
How did you know my name?
Heard about you from an old friend. You know Jinshin? Pretty sure you met her in Jinzhou. She trained with the same master before me. We've got history. Last time I went up to the mountain to see her, she mentioned you. So I hear you're looking for someone? Not so easy, not so easy. The feng shui in Renacita is not good. The tea is trapped underwater. Not good flow. No luck now. Bad sign. You should be careful, boss. You show up and the stars change. I was betting on who could break the deadlock, so I'm glad I caught you first.
To us Septimontians, they are a strong comrade in arms. They're also the guide who led us to our new homeland. Like the Ragonesi, our ancestors were displaced and forced to sail through stormy seas. But I think that was a test of our strength. It tempered our bodies and minds, teaching us that humanity itself is the true hero of Septimont. Only the strongest can stand beside the Sentinel and fight. Without the blood spilled and sweat shed, Septimont would have known no peace, no stability. But the Ragonesi lost their way, treating the Sentinel like some kind of divinity. They forget it's the strength of people that counts. And that's just cowardice. An easy escape. Here, if we build statues, it's to honor the heroes of the hunt. Although, I've heard things are changing over there in Laguna lately.
You want to know about Arsinosa? She's the heart of our land. If you visit the downtown area on Capitolone Hill, you'll see it for yourself. The Griffon statues are everywhere. They've been part of this archipelago since ancient times. We used to fight them, but we've always respected their strength and bravery. In Septimont, strong emotional frequencies tend to settle within things. That's how Arsinosa came to be. She was once just a Griffon statue, but the people's burning desire for victory transformed her into Septimont's Eodicus Echo. It's a kind of testament to our will. I've heard that the Sentinel came to Septimont not long after Arsinosa was born. It's said they even met her. I can't help but wonder what happened. As the Sentinel's fellow warriors, we Septimontians pay heed to their actions. But after that, it was the last time the Sentinel came to Septimont. Maybe they saw we could handle things on our own and decided to entrust the city to our ancestors. If that's the case, it's a grand honor, don't you think? Arsinosa. She will stand watch over our land now and forever.
Not bad!
Think you can keep me from fighting? Careful now! We'll see who rips whose throat out first. All right, Emilio. Why don't you take your band of cowards and get out of my way before I decide to handle it myself? Pulling dirty tricks before the Aegon. Did you think I wouldn't notice? Did you ever stop to think you nearly got an innocent person killed? Shame on you.
Lupa, so you're really not going to reconsider? Even with the finals just around the corner?
Reconsider? You think I should keep playing along and stay blind to your match fixing? I don't care what you do off the field, but in the arena, fairness isn't negotiable. If you can't get that, just keep wagging your tail for the house. You know, I once thought you were a decent gladiator, and we fought well together. But look at you now. Pathetic.
You know nothing, Lupa. Not everyone has the same strength to survive in Septimont with a clean conscience.
Sorry about that clown show. Don't judge Septimont by a few rats that can't hold their own in the dirt. They're not the norm here. Lupa's the name, gladiator by trade. Guess we're acquainted now after crossing blades. Care to tell me your name? Got it. It's rare to meet someone with your kind of strength. Combat makes the greatest warriors. You're a fine example of that.
What happened just now? Did they try to ambush you?
Just about. That man, Emilio, used to be my partner. The Silvers were probably behind this. The House of Silver is nobility in Septimont. I share their name, though. I'm sure they've thrown me out since I stepped away from the team.
Is this tied to the match fixing you mentioned?
Yes. I knew something was off, but I didn't think they'd go this far. Maybe they threw some serious money at it.
I thought the money I made them would have been enough.
Oh well. I was thinking, you're not a local, are you? How about we team up and fight together in the finals?
That's Cardathia's frequency. But how?
Is that your way of saying yes?
I'm sorry. Lupa, have you ever met a Ragunese girl by the name of Cardathia?
Cardathia? Nope, never heard of her. What's going on with her?
She's missing. I'm looking for her. I tracked her to Septimont, and it seems she confronted Arsinosa.
Arsinosa is the symbol of our spirit, the great echo guarding Septimont for centuries. Besides the current F4, Augusta, nobody has ever faced her directly. I don't know if this Cardathia of yours is strong enough to take on Arsinosa. If she did, it would be the talk of Septimont.
I see. No leads yet, then.
Well, that's why you should join me in the Aegon! When Arsinosa shows up in the finals, you might find the answers you're looking for. The champion gets noble recognition, a hefty bonus, and some secret perks. If we win, you can take it all. If that doesn't interest you, then the attention that comes with being a champion will help you find the information you need on her.
True. But what's in it for you?
Me? I just want to see the look on their cheating faces when they realize I've beaten them at their own game. They're probably betting against me in secret. Ha! Doesn't matter. Once we win, they'll lose it all. Serves them right. If there's no punishment for crossing the line, then what's the point of a line at all? I don't know what other tricks my dear family has planned, but you're an outlander. Strong, too. No ties to their schemes. That's why I look forward to walking this path with you. Can't wait to see what kind of gladiator you'll be.
Arsenosa and the unusual frequency I felt from Lupa are the only leads I've got. Lupa denies ever meeting Cardathea, but maybe she didn't realize. Or she's hiding something. Either way, teaming up with her is my best shot at finding the truth.
That's the spirit! Well then, I'll be counting on you, my fellow warrior. Now, let's go register our team. Hi there! Is team registration still open?
May applause greet you? Yes, you can register. Oh, wait, you're Contender Looper. Do you wish to register a new team? But aren't you...
Plans changed. I'm no longer with the Bow of Legions. This is my new partner.
Oh, I see. Allow me to register you again. Have you settled on a name for your new team?
Warrior, why don't you do the honors? We Septimontians live alongside the waves, and I've always found their sound soothing. A perfect choice. All right, the name is settled. We'd also like to apply for the special qualifier, please.
Of course. Please wait one moment.
The Gladiators Aegon happens year-round in Septimont. Training matches, exhibition games, open tournaments, you name it. But we're after the Aegon of Champions, the biggest event held every 4 years. We also call it the Great Aegon. There are 2 stages, a points-based prelim and an elimination round. The prelim is almost over. The eliminations are about to begin. I've earned enough points from the regular matches to qualify for the finals, but since you're a new contender, you'll need to win the special qualifier to make it. If we defeat higher-ranked opponents, we can secure a spot with fewer matches.
Just the 2 of us? Is it 2 on 2?
Exactly. It's one of the reforms the new F4 made to the Aegon. And of course, our Echo partners will be joining us in the arena too. Echoes aren't just companions to us, but proof of our strength. Hunting them, taming them, and learning to live with them is the first lesson every Septimontian learns. Now, it's time to step into the arena. Ready?
Registration completed. Happy hunting, contenders.
Let's see how well we work together in the arena, my fellow warrior.
the dance going. Entwine. Crimson Blossom. Wind against my vines.
Are you ready for the gladiators, Aegon? Happy hunting, Lex.
Wuthering Waves versus Vulcan Mining. Let's see Aegon again!
I am the Tempest! Hopefully this helps. Annihilation!
Perfect teamwork. We made quite the hunting party.
Hopefully this helps.
Oh, we did it! That was perfection! I haven't felt this alive in ages! I could finally focus and savor every moment of the fight. Oh, thanks, warrior. Teaming up with you was the right choice.
And these are...
To does. These little ones love a good match and never miss a chance to cheer for the victors. They're more fired up than usual. Looks like your performance really won them over.
They're just as lively as the baby griffon I came across before.
This city does know how to keep spirits high. Speaking of griffons, they've actually been here long before our ancestors even settled on this archipelago. Anyway, we've secured our first victory! The next match will be held further out. If we take down the top-ranked team there, we'll be... Oh! Oh! Contender Looper! Please! Sign for me!
It's you! In the flesh! But why would a star like you be in this arena? It's impossible to get a ticket for your matches. Oh, I wish I'd known sooner that you'd be here.
Did something happen with the Bow of Legions, Contender Lupa? Who's this new gladiator you've got with you? Did you replace Contender Emilio? Oh, that's front page material.
Hey, make some room! Lupa, I loved your performance! Please, will you sign for me? Sorry, it's been too long since I fought outside the Colosseum. Should have worn a helmet. All right, everyone. I can handle this, but it will take too long. We need to make a swift retreat.
Okay, but how?
Easy. Just hold my hand and don't let go! Good. We made it out. I'll let the staff at the next arena know we're coming to avoid the same chaos there. Matches are the bread and butter for gladiators. The famous ones rarely take on impromptu matches. That's what caused such a stir. But now, word about our new team is gonna spread very quickly.
Make it fast.
What was that smirk about?
Oh, me? I just sent word to certain people. Too much modesty is a double-edged sword, so I'll be frank. When it comes to bankability, I'm at the top of the game. That's how my family, the Silvers, have kept their position all these years. But the nobles here in Septimont are always hunting and contesting for more. Lions and wolves tear each other to pieces, while the hyenas lie in wait, eyes on their bellies. Everyone wants a taste of the juiciest meat. And with the illegal betting they're running, once they hear I've left the old team, they'll all be scrambling to get a piece of the action.
Are you planning to muddy the waters?
The waters are already so murky, no one can tell who's stirring them. But it's still better now than it was before. The mess they made before the current effort took over was...
May applause greet you, Lupa.
Huh. I see you've been waiting for me, Kartor. He was my manager back in the Bow of Legions. Has a gift for knowing exactly what to say to anyone, though that's his flaw too.
For a manager, isn't the skill of speech always a gift? Domina Julia Silva hoped you'd behave and return home. She bid that I reason with you at the earliest opportunity. But it seems you've found yourself a new ally. I dare say her hopes are dashed.
And? What's your point?
How disappointing. Not even a hint of charm when there's no crowd around to impress. Feeling confident about this new team of yours? What do you think your chances are of winning the championship?
With me and this warrior? 100%. Enough, Kartor. Spare me the games and empty chatter. I have one question for you. Are you involved in the Silver's match fixing?
No. I do love money, but I don't stoop to that level to get it.
Fair enough. You may leave now.
Dangerous question, Looper. Think carefully. The Silvers may have made you a star, but they can just as easily snuff that star out. I've never doubted your talent, but these are the rules of the game.
I know the rules well enough. I just wonder if Domina Julia truly understands who's making the rules now, and where she stands in this game.
Is this Carter also from House Silva?
Not exactly. He's a free man, though he's handled Bow of Legion's business for the past few years. Look. Once we cross the Hero's Way, we'll get to the Capitolini Hill district. For centuries, countless gladiators have walked this very path to Colosseum Olympus, just as we are now.
Make it fast.
The next qualifier is just ahead. Once it's over, we can take the cable car to the upper city. On an autumn day, the view as you ascend and the breeze on your face can truly lift your spirits.
Are you ready for the Gladiators, Aegon? Happy hunting, gladiators!
Wuthering versus blue fury! Let the Aegon bring in!
Hopefully this helps.
It's attacks. Shame it's only exposing your weaknesses. Great work! Your skill is fueling my bloodlust!
Cardothea, standing on the water. That abnormal sensation came over me again, when my sword struck the contender's echo. All the echoes in Septimont seemed to exhibit unstable power. Something is definitely off. But it seems like no one else has noticed.
Contender Lupa isn't in the Bow of Legions anymore. What a shame.
Just 2 days before the finals as well. It's unfair to her former teammates and her fans.
Is it about the money? She's changed teammates how many times now? As for that newcomer next to her,
Without the Silver's patronage, there's no way a gladiator from the outskirts could rise to fame so quickly.
Quiet down! Where are you hearing these rumours? Open your eyes. Lupa has never once thrown a match.
Everyone thinks they know the real truth. But consider this. It's a fact I know to be true.
Let's go, my fellow warrior! It's all going as planned. Let's get you settled somewhere comfortable. Then tomorrow, we head to the Colosseum Melindus for the semi-finals.
I've been meaning to ask, is there a body of water in the city? I think Cardathia might have passed through there.
A body of water? Yes, but it's been abandoned for years. That elevator can take you to the upper city, though. If you want to try looking for her, we can start there.
Thanks. And,
Yes?
those people just now, they talked about match fixing. Don't you want to challenge that?
I didn't have time to gather enough proof before I left. Besides, this isn't the right moment. Once we win the Great Aegon, I'll make everything public. In Septimont, only the winners get to speak their truth. I'm fine. High praise leads to harsh words. It's always like that. Honestly, I don't care what people say. This kind of thing happens every day in Septimont. If you can't handle it, you won't last. Tarnishing rivals' reputations is one of their usual tricks. I cut off their betting profits, so it's only natural they'd be upset. Besides, now I have a reliable warrior by my side. That's all that matters. No worrying about whether my teammate can keep up. No dealing with petty politics. Just the thrill of the fight. Thank you for that, my fellow warrior.
Why would the place you mentioned be abandoned?
Because of the first dark tide in Raguna. Oh, you know what a dark tide is, right?
Yes.
Due to certain safety concerns at the time, the main city district was relocated further up the hill. You said Cardathia might... Do you have an idea of where she passed through?
I think somewhere over there.
Ah, that's where the statue of Hercules is.
Winds, heed my command.
This is the place. I'll look for Cardathia's traces here.
How?
Through the connection we share.
All right then. I'll wait here. Good luck. How's it going? You look frustrated. Don't worry. We can follow the lead on Arsinosa. Hercules. His statues once stood tall on both sides of the street, watching over the heroes of Septimon as they set out to hunt. Back then, the chimes drifting up from the city with the finest sounds of glory. Beware of the Kerosaurs lurking below. Those tacit discords will ambush anyone who falls into the water.
Are those the city's ruins down there?
Yes, remnants of the old district. We rarely use this route since it's too dangerous, but some thrill-seekers come here to hunt tacit discords. Speaking of which, this area is actually under Silver jurisdiction. I used to play here as a child.
Make it fast.
Cardathia. I've never heard that name before, but it feels strangely familiar.
Someone's still alive. Are you okay? You seem like a local. Are there any other survivors?
I'm managing. I can still move, but I'm exhausted. I've walked for so long, for so far, but I still can't leave this city. The white tidal blight follows me wherever I go.
Tidal blight? Could she mean the dark tide?
I don't remember.
That's all right. Memories can be recovered. And so can your name. I've been through something similar myself, and someone helped me find my way back. I've only just arrived here. All of Septimont is cloaked in mist. Would you mind sharing with me what you still remember?
Who are you?
My name is Cartathea. I'm Raguna's... I'm a wandering knight from Raguna.
A wandering knight.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them. Come forth and face my blade.
Welcome to my city, Griffon's fortress of Capitolini Hill.
Who are they?
Oh, some minor noble houses that didn't make it into the Aegon. In Septimont, strength and power go hand in hand. Nobles get more, but they better prove they're worth it and pull their weight for the city. The Aegon isn't just about fortune. It's a way to find the capable. For nobles, the ability to command and control echoes is a basic responsibility. If the heir of a noble house isn't strong enough, it signals that the house is unfit to hunt down tacit discords or protect Septimont. So, if a noble's been living it up, they'll end up broke and thrown out of the city after paying high patronage fees for a gladiator who doesn't even make the cut. Strength is everything. That's how it works. You fought your battles too, or you wouldn't be here. For most Septimontians, the Aegon isn't just an event. It's the training ground nobles and commoners alike have to fight in. The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. Where you come from doesn't matter. Prove yourself, and the crowd will scream your name. The spotlight's yours, the arena's your stage. But if you can't keep up, if you're not chosen, you'll be left in the shadows. Well, come to think of it, we haven't had anything to eat since those 2 matches. Right, I know just the thing I want you to try. Oh, I can already smell it. Can almost taste it.
Make it fast.
Fancy running into you here. Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza, but my goodness, these portions.
Did you hear what the Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library? A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem? They say it was their last work, written aboard the Pilgrim's Sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
Shh, quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them in public.
That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna. Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society. Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity. Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think. Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests. Friends, it's been too long. I gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinascita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. Then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poets' Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened? Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, They went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser. By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work. Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later. Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you. So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before. She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
Don't run! Keep the dance going! Pathetic. Leave it to me. In war with Tom. Sprout!
want the berserk beasts!
Berserk beasts? What's that? A cheap knockoff of the great beast beneath!
How dare you! The berserk beast? We want the
beast beneath!
beasts of the unkind. Be reduced to cinders. Sever! Perish in flames.
Don't run! Keep the dance going! The lovely smell of all my prey.